After rereading the Tales book and specifically the story Frailty, an interesting thought popped up in my head about the nightmare's experience Jessica dreams up within the story, and how this nightmare could relate back to the murderer's mimic. In Jessica's nightmare, the girl is seen in a completely dark environment, being pursued by an unknown entity. As much as she flees from the entity, it eventually catches up to her, upon which the monster ends up ripping off her arms and taking her heart pendant. With the entity itself, we don't directly see it, but we get two specific details about it, with these details being that it has cold hands and the footsteps are heavy and metallical. While its cold hand isn't much for evidence, the heavy footsteps are indeed quite intriguing, as these sound very similar to how the mimic sounds in Ruin. During security breach and further explained in the Tales book, the Pizzaplex has a massive sewer system underneath its sprawling entertainment floors, with Fazbear's Entertainment throwing away all the trash and broken robots into these sewers. It is there that we see various Nightmarion staff bots and a broken staff bots, which leads into my next point. During various points throughout the story, we see Jessica say to and fro many times, with the girl not remembering where she heard it from. However, she knows it is something in her past. This is interesting, as it sounds extremely similar to what the cleaner staff bots would say, which could mean that Jessica has some connection with the Pizzaplex itself. With the way Jessica Dream is described in the book, some people have pointed out how similar the mysterious entity attack sounds to Tigerrock's attack on Kai in his own story, right down to the descriptive words used and the arm being violently ripped off. This could hint at the mimic's involvement with Jessica's life. During the story, we see Jessica having an extreme revulsion to junkyards, doing everything in her power to avoid going to one. This implies that, like Sarah, Jessica came into contact with Eleanor in the junkyard. However, unlike Sarah, she managed to escape Eleanor's deadly grasp. Since we see the Pizzaplex mentioned in the story, it could be possible that the junkyard is either a ways away from the complex or could contain things and objects from the Pizzaplex. All this in mind, my theory is that during her encounter with Eleanor, the shadowy entity could have used parts of the broken staff bots left within the junkyard to repair Jessica's body, with Jessica eventually catching on to the evil creature's plot and escaping. However, due to the staff bot parts within her, Jessica will remember several moments of the staff bot's memories, including the to and fro phrase she constantly repeats. This will culminate in her dream, where due to the mimic virus within the staff bot's programming, Jessica's dream would involve the mimic in its murderous antics, with the dream likely being a result of a staff bot finding their way into the mimic's lair and being attacked.